Hi, my name is Rose, and this is my channel. I named it the Cali Crochet Knit Project Pages because I live in California and I love to knit, crochet, cross stitch, and quilt. This is approximately oh my goodness. I tried to do Vlogmas. It worked and didn't work. I hope those that watched it did enjoy them. But I really sat back and took a look at a lot of the videos that people were putting up, that other vloggers were putting up, cross stitch wise, quilting wise, and knitting wise. And I feel that putting all three of the crafts together was kind of making the the video a little long, and I just feel that some people don't like just long videos like that. So I've cut it down. I've kind of revamped the way I'm going to be doing videos. I'll be producing one video probably every week, one for Flosstube, one for crocheting and knitting, one for my quilting, and then the fourth week, or the end of the month one, will just be a I don't even know if I'll have a video, so it might be 3 videos a month. We'll see how that goes, and if you have any suggestions for contents, please leave those in the notes below. I do try to read any comments that come in, and constructive criticism is always welcome here. I would like to especially thank to all of my I think I have 307, I think, subscribers as of right now. I thank everyone who has pressed that subscribe button and are willing to watch my videos and help me grow as a vlogger. If you are watching this video and you like the content, please feel free to subscribe and hit that like button, and I will love to see you guys every week. This will be a Flosstube video, and I have been cross stitching probably for about, oh wow, I've done it off and on, but consistently I would say it's been about 2 years. Excuse me. My oldest whip is here, and I'm going to try to finish that this year. And my newest, I have 3 new starts and 3 whips that I'm going to be starting to work on. I'm looking at doing 6 projects until they're done, trying to get some projects done, with starting some new projects as well. I think I have maybe 5 or 6 whips total. So I've kind of broke it down, and I picked out 3 of the whips that I really want to get done at the beginning of this year. And then once those whips are done, I'll bring in another one. And the whips that, the new starts that I start, I'm going to try to finish those before I do a new start. So I was thinking of doing the whip go, but I don't think the way I'm planning this year is going to work with the whip go or the make 9. So I'm going to concentrate on 3 new starts and 3 whips today. And then we'll be doing 6 whips for every Flosstube that you see, and they'll be once a month. So if you have any questions about the projects or want to see more details, let me know. I'm going to try to give you as much details as I have. Let me start with telling you how I'm keeping track of my whips. I do use the Cross Stitch Journal by It's So Emma Stitchery, the Fat Quarter Shop. I did get this last year, and I did finish, let's see, I finished 5 projects last year, so that was pretty good. And I am carrying over 2, 3, and then I have 3 new starts to show you. So I want to start with the whips. So I am going to start with my Raven Queen by Memorabilia. She is being done on a 14 count Aida. Oh no, I'm sorry, a 16 count Aida. And the fabric is from Picture This Plus. It's the Touch of Gray Aida cloth, 16 count by Witch Imports. And I am stitching this 2 strands over 1 on Aida. Basically, that's how it is. Didn't touch it much, but this is where I'm at. I have her completed down on the bottom, and I am actually now working on the upper part of her, finishing her skin and the castle behind her. As you can see, the castle behind her and the pillar is what I'm working on now, and finishing up her her face and her crown. And then the beading starts. I've never beaded before, but I do have all the beads. They are the Mill Hill beads. I did get the kit with all of her beads. These are all her beads, and they are tiny, tiny little things. So I did get these beads for the whole kit from 123 Stitch. So I have all the beads I need for her, and so she's the beads are ready. I have all her floss that I had kitted up, and so she's ready. Like I said, I'm almost ready to finish her. I did do all the recommended yarn, mostly DMCs and Karen Waterleys. I do hold, for this project, I did put them in snack bags. So I have 197 Water Lily. Not sure what color that is. It's a variegated. And then I have this Water Lily, which is Periwinkle 162. And they use as well. And one more. They use Midnight. So I have that one as well. And then I have Whisper. I have not used it yet, so I'm not sure how it works or exactly where it's going, but it's more of a fluffy yarn here. It's called Whisper, and it is W99. It is it doesn't have a just the color is W99. It's a black, basically. And the rest of the yarn is DMC. My goal for this year is to finish her up. I did grid her with silky thread. Some of the grid lines have broken, but it has helped keep me on track. This is the Krennic that was asked for in it. It was hard to use. I like the way it looks now, but it was hard to do. And if I had to do it again, I think I'd still use it, unless I could find another brand that would be a little bit easier. But I love the way the Krennic came out. And this is my first memorabilia. I have the Celtic ladies are, I have their patterns, then I want to do them next after I finish her. So I really want to get her done this year. So this is goal number 1, the Raven Queen by Memorabilia, Norma Corbett. She's a Design Works. She is done on 14 count Aida. She will have some beading as well. And this is where I am with her. But this is where I am with her. I'm working on the ring and these spiral things I was working on when I last. She is going to come out 16 by 20. And again, she is from Design Works, and it is the Flute Player. As you can see, there is a lot of back stitching that needs to be done. All of her face, around and in here, the flowers and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cross stitching her. Then I think the best plan would be to go ahead and back stitch everything and then put the beads on. So I think I'm going to go in that order as far as a plan of action to get her done. And again, I'd like to get her done this year. I do have one more work in progress that I have been working on, and I feel I love this pattern and I really want to finish it. Again, I think I am going to put it in the front room because of the color aspect of it. It will match the Asian colors that I have in my living room. And it's just the alphabet, and it is also a Dreams Design Works. I got it at Joann's as well, but I haven't seen it again. It is a 9 by 20 cross stitch done on 14 count Aida, and the Flute Player is done on a white. This is done on a cream or a kind of a yellowish yellow almost. Oops. Which really makes the maroon color really come out, and I really like the way it is coming out. That I started it in 2020, I would say early 2020. And yeah, I was trying to keep records here of how long I was stitching, but I didn't find that that was, one, useful for me, and two, easy to do. I would think it would be because I wear my watch all the time, and I can put a timer on. It's an Apple Watch. But I just didn't find that it really, uh, did too much information for me. I think just by saying how many days I worked on it, I think that's what I'd like to keep track of, that project. So those are the 3 projects that I'll be working on in 2023. And then next I will show you the 2 finishes from last year and the 3 new starts. We're going to go ahead and take a break here. So I'll see you right back. So I'm going to show you some of my new starts. And my first new start was Winter Cometh by Summer House Stitchery Works, because I am using the called for thread on, I don't know if you can see it. It is a white with glitter. I don't know if you can see the sparkles. It's getting kind of dark here from the weather. But this is where I am. And that's approximately about, it's 1 day's of work, and I think I stitch for 3 hours in the morning and 3 to 4 hours at night. So about 7 hours. So it could be 2 days. 2 days of work, averaging probably about 12 hours. So 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the evening, sometimes 4, depending on when I go to bed. So that is Winter Cometh. It's being done on a 14 count Aida. So that is Winter Cometh, and I'm storing this one in this bag here by Stitching the High Notes. You've seen this one before. And I'm just showing this one bag because it's very nice, and it is really done very well. And I just wanted to let you know that you can get bags from Stitching the High Notes, and I will again put her shop down below and her channel, so that if you're interested in any of her bags or in her blog, you can take a look over there. Also, I would very highly recommend her channel. She's is very good. And this bag holds an 11 by 11 Q-snap. Next new start, I started with Lorelei from Mom and Pop. She does cross stitch Tuesdays, and this morning we started the Dear Girl or Winter Dear Girl. It's all the thread together, and just did a few stitches on her. I will link below on the Stitching Tuesday video for you so you can see it. And this is my start. This is just her hair, and it's done in half stitches. I got a lot done because I had actually gotten all of my thread together prior to, thinking we were just going to start it. So I had the canvas all done. I had the fabric ready. I had the thread done. found all of it before the live stream. And so while they were picking out thread, I was kind of stitching away. But they did get all on the live stream. They did pick all of the thread and did get a few stitches in. I think it's a 2-hour stream, so we'll see how that goes. And that's with Mom and Pop. And I have all of her thread in here, all DMC. It's going to come out to be about 11, 10, 8 by 10 maybe. It is about 8 by 10. The finished stitch area is going to be 6 1/4 by 8 1/4. And so I have the fabric cut out to 11 by 13 inches. So we'll see what comes down to. Not sure if I'm going to frame it or finish it in a different manner, but this is my next new start. And this is do I know I have it? Oh yes, I do. This is done on the Charles Craft Gold Standard. I get them at Joann's. 14 count on light seafoam green. You can see a little bit better on the printout. And this is what I used to grab my yarn. And I do have 4 colors that I don't have in my collection. So I'm kind of seeing if I want to go ahead and sort them, you know, pick another color, or just go ahead and get the color, go pick up the color from Joann's. But at this time, I have no need to do it right now because I don't think I'm going to have the stitches get to those colors right away. So I'm going to go ahead and wait. And then I'm pretty sure I will have gone to Joann's and I'll just go ahead and pick those colors up. Okay, my next new start came from Just Cross Stitch, February 2016. It's called Winter. It's the Season in Chalk art. So this is, right, this is the chalk art, and this would be the cross stitch here. So this comes from Hands On Designs. They coordinated it with her, but the chalk work is from Priscilla Blaine. And it's from the 2016 Just Cross Stitch. And I did start, so I did start both winter projects on winter solstice, or the first day of winter, which was the 21st of December. Now, this one is not done as much. This is my start. But what happened was it's longer this way. So it's this way. And I actually started stitching it this way. So I had to take it completely out and restart it. So this is where I am at this time. I took everything out and I restarted it pretty much on New Year's. It was a New Year's restart for it. It's done on, it is the light blue 14 count Ada from the DMC Charles Crafts. And here, And this is how I usually do it. Again, I tried to do the hours, but I think I'm just going to be doing the how many days I'm on it. I put down what threads that I need for that particular project. And it had 4 colors. And I changed the white or the chalk out for 3865, and it is, I want to say it's winter white. It's this one here. It shows up a little bit more as snow. I'm using it on the Snow Village. I'm using it on the winter white, this winter one. I really like it. We'll see with the other ones, because of course they have all the seasons in the chalk collection. So winter, the next one I'll start with is spring. They actually do it on a more of a chalkboard grayish, more, not, it's not black, it's more of a, oh, here it is, it's more of a bluish, dark blue. And I can see why they went with the darker blue, so that you would see it. So with the light blue, I can still, I like it. It stands out here. But I think a darker blue might have worked better. Can't tell which way it goes yet. I definitely, let's see if I put it, yes. I have it marked top, so I know this is the top. So it's going this way. And I'm getting shadows. Sorry about that, because it is now 5:30 and the sun has finally gone down. So I'm getting a lot of shadowing from the lights. I haven't gotten a ring light yet. Maybe I will invest in that in coming months. So that's the 3 starts and the 3 projects in works in progress that I will be working on, and that will be the start of it. And as I complete each project, I will add either a whip or a new start. So if I finish a new start, I'm going to do a new start. So I'll always have 3 newer projects going and 3 of the previous year projects to go. And that way I don't feel like I'm not keeping up on maybe some of the newer patterns that I'd like to do. I know that once I get the 2 ladies done, I'll be replacing the ladies with Lavender and Lace's Celtic either winter or spring or autumn or summer, depending on when I start it. We'll do whatever season I'm starting in for that. So that's where I'm at with that. And the final thing I wanted to show you was my completed projects. I have 2. I have from Erica, the Confessions of a Homeschooler. Erica, oh God, I never get her name right. She's doing the new series with her monthlies, and it's the Stitchy Houses this year. And I really like these better than, I'm not a truck person, and she did trucks last year, but I do really like the houses. And I did find this house here at Target, and I paid $3 for it. And I was going to put the trucks in it, you know, like a garage. I thought it was going to be cute. But I really like the way this is going to go. And my sticky is not sticking, so I think I'm going to have to super glue, hot glue it, and then put the magnets on with the 6000 glue, and then this will be ready to mount. Let me know what you think about this. I like it, and I like to hear what you have to say. So please put a comment in below if you like the little house background on this one. Okay, and then I have some completed or finished, but not completely finished. I have pumpkin, frosted pumpkin stitchery. It's pumpkin spice and everything nice. This is done on a 14 count Aida. I want to say wheat, but I'm not sure if that's the right colorway. It is 48 inches by 58 inches. And I kind of did my own swapping of colors. I used 3854, 921, 950, 310, 920, 740, and 3346 of DMC. And I think I'm going to do this with Vanna Pfeiffer's flat fold. I'm going to try to do this one as a flat fold. I've started this one November 1st, 2021. And I completed it July 18th, 2022. I think I put it in hibernation because I wasn't getting the, I wasn't feeling my color combinations. So I just put it aside for a little while and then came back to it in the spring, when I sat down and went through all my stitching stuff again, and gave it a reprieve, I guess you would call it. I go through my stitching probably twice a year, once at the beginning of the year and once every 6 months probably. I take a look at it and see what I'm going to complete and what I'm not going to complete, and see where I'm at. So this is one of those. I kind of looked at it, looked at it in January and said, I don't know if I'm going to finish it. I didn't have that much done on it, so I kind of put it aside. And then in my next look through, I said, no, I really want to finish it. I love the design. So I did get it done. I changed the white, which would have been the everything, and did it in the kind of the beige. It still kind of blends in, but I still feel you can see it. Now, if it's in full light, you can't. Okay, so I'm going to put it in, I did tell you I was going to put it in a flat fold. Let me know if you think that would be a good idea. I was thinking just a flat fold next to my coffee pot, because I'm trying to make a coffee stand in my kitchen. So I thought maybe that would look really nice. If you guys think of anything else or another way that might look well besides hanging on the wall, because I have a full, I don't have just a half a bar, coffee bar. It actually has shelves above it that I have my coffee cups kind of hanging on it and everything. So I think it needs to be a standing, maybe a flat fold or on an easel or something like that. So let me know what you think. Let me know. The next one that I have, I started with Pat Sloan when Russia invaded Ukraine. This came out. And as the news went on and on, I really went through and finished it. I did use the call for colors 444 and 322 are the two colors that I used. It's according to the pattern, it's supposed to mean peace. And so I'm going to actually frame this up and just put it up in my guest room as part of the decorations, because I think I'm going to be doing the craft room, the guest room in spring colors. But I thought this would be nice, just a nice piece. I love it. I love the colors. I love the sentiment behind it. And I wish for peace. And I pray for peace in the Ukraine every day. My final finish is the Autumn Provides. And this is the Autumn Provides from the Summer House Stitchery. The one that I'm doing Winter Cometh. It's the same, within the same series. And I finished Autumn. So I'm thinking of actually getting it framed up. And as I did it, I'm like, it's crooked. But what it is, it's not. I didn't square off the fabric. So when I get it mounted, I'm going to have to square it off. Make sure it's square. Because I usually, I'm going to try to frame this one myself, sew the back up, pin it down, and kind of frame it myself, find a frame at maybe Hobby Lobby. And that's my final finish. So I have 4 finishes. No, 3 finishes, 1 completely finished, 3 whips, and 3 new starts. And that's the start of my Flosstube for 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed sitting with me for a while and just being able to see where I'm at with my cross stitch. I'm hoping this format works a little bit better for you, for all of the viewers. And please leave a message below and let me know if you think that the way I'm filming now is a little bit better than the way that I did it before when they were all together, but doing individual crafts so that you can pick and choose which videos you want to watch. Thanks for spending some time with me. This is Rose, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.